He is so good at it. It is just not fair. The scatters this guy lands, the way that he's actually able to use vision and play fights over walls to find scatters, through walls and get that range extension on the orb. Here, Knight will be moving with him because he has gotten the push. So Shun will be pushed back, but I'm not sure that you can fully commit.
Connecting is big right on the Lulu. Like Knight already taking down immediately. Ruler just going to step forward, trying to isolate Elk, trying to keep his support alive. First blood coming in for On. They want to keep this one going. The snare. Not going to be
Nautilus. This is exactly where you want to be, but maybe not if Bin ends up running into everything.
Trying to get a few more stacks down. They're now pushing in. Bin going to get stunned up, but the Nidalee is there as well. They're desperate to try to finish off Bin, but Bin has already walked away. Now pulling back. A clean stun onto 2 from Knight, but who can actually finish a kill? That's Yagao taken out. JDG firing back.
Towards bottom lane, just constantly hovering this matchup. He has seen that's where they're attacking.
Down big, though. Immediately the Thresh taken out. He cannot lantern himself. Well, he can, just for a little shield. Ruler happy to grab that.
Ruler missing, and that's why we're seeing Kanavi playing around that so much.
But connecting onto missing. Elk looking for the angle here. Can find the root, can find the lockdown. Shun now going to try to follow up with the spear. It's big damage, but not quite able to follow. Shun trying to finish the kill. He's going to grab one. Another marked.
Dragon, so they get the Herald, they get the Dragon, they get a kill, stringing together at least some objectives here.
How quickly you can take over if you can force fights around these objectives. And Kanavi again fishing for an angle. A cleanse coming out here. The lantern not quite working out. Ruler finding the kill on Elk. Bit of a caster curse there right as we're talking about it. Ruler finds the angle.
Really nicely done by Kanavi, and now Knight in the mid lane. Shun is trying to get here.
Knock back there. Hook now coming in. Spear connects. Knight's dead in the water. Bit of damage back, but a clean response. Can't quite do it.
And that is what I love about
Another hook going forward. Elk just going to try to stack the shotguns, but they don't fully want to go for the dive. Meanwhile, Bin already breaking up in top lane. They're grabbing Herald as well in the meantime. BLG, a massive play.
Grabbing Herald, grabbing mid, grabbing top, Dragon in 35 seconds. BLG were like, look, game 2 went a bit awry after we got a lead, but we're not going to let this game get away from us.
So what I love watching about Elk is just he is so consistent.
Had the initial shot at BLG, going to walk through the pinch here. Ultra Shock Laser not going to connect. Fresh is he actually going to Hex Flash over the wall. Dragon getting lower and lower. BLG not interested in the objective, instead potentially interested in the fight, but it's 369 on the backside who might just look to isolate the carry. They're cutting through so quickly. Kanavi's health bar and Bin now looking to lock up 369, but Ruler still untouched. Ruler, the chain lightning starting to come through. He's just doing so much damage. The hook finally going to land, but it's not going to matter. The wild growth is there. The Zaring is just an inevitability. Ruler, an inevitability. How do they keep doing it? JDG, team fight monsters. Bin on the backside. Blinking health bars on Knight and missing.
And Shun, as soon as that lockup was onto Ruler, there's no follow-up, and now On has to flash away.
On, running. Something to follow there. Ruler just going to try to finish the job here. Nice sidestep on the hook. Ruler still standing strong. On gets taken out. The TP now coming in. They want to keep the fight going. Keep your eyes on Elk. Snare. Just the slow from the Aphelios, actually. Using the blue wall, not going to amount to a lot in terms of CC. Shun continuing to step forward. Bin looking for a little bit more. It's Yagao off on the side of the flank. 369 trying to make it out to safety. At least going to get the pull back onto 2. Knight over the wall, going to land some big damage. Ruler still untouched. Yagao going to land the hook, but the follow-up isn't quite there. Bin finally leaping in. They're trying to kill him, but they can't do it. Ruler, are you kidding me? JDG might just be the best.
This isn't fair. BLG are doing the things you're supposed to do. They're trying to get onto the people you're supposed to.
At what point do we canonize you? At what point do we just have to accept that you're like, you're built differently? Like what? And he's not like a young prodigy. He can just continue to walk up the power of this Whimsy, this duo, a terrifying threat. We haven't seen it have the same impact post-playoffs, but in this game, taking over.
This is the nerfed version. This is a version that's
How
been
many
cut
times?
down, which is why Jinx and Aphelios kind of started to take over, but Ruler just kind of saying, yeah, that's cool, I'm going to do this anyway. Even with the Jinx banned, they didn't go for it. They were like, hey, look, we're willing to give the Aphelios, Zeri, Lulu, we're happy with this as well.
Now fishing for the angle, though, again, Bin on the backside. Keep your eyes on Ruler. Ruler's the one that matters. 369, Bin unspotted as of yet. Will they be able to get onto him? Now they finally see the Jack. The fight's still going. The tanky front line is there. He brings him back into the waiting arms of Ruler. He's now legendary, hand delivered. The ulti from the Aphelios goes wide, but they jump into the backside and they take out the Lulu, but I don't think it matters because Ruler is still uncontested. Shun can't keep going, and Ruler stacking, looking for the angle. 369 with a pullback. He finds it immediately. Elk barely able to make it on Simpsy. It's Elk versus the world. Can he get this done? Shun with a poke damage will finally get cut down. Elk and On the bottom lane of BLG. The last 2 left standing. They have to try to get it done, but they don't have the damage. They don't have the power, and they certainly don't have Ruler. They're standing tall. They're going to take the Dragon.
Questions were asked whether JDG were going to show up at MSI, and they have been silenced. JDG are a fighting machine, and they just won't stop.
On to Baron. What feels like last chance for BLG as JDG get further and further ahead. It has been over the wall. It is Yagao in the pit. Can they make it work? 2K getting lower. A stun is going to be massive. The shutdown of the night could be the start of a perfect fight. Elk waiting over the wall. The Nidalee stealing it. Elk untouched. It is time for the Aphelios to shine, but it is Giga Bin in the back lines finding finding a way to make it work. JDG overstep, and they will be punished. BLG come alive here in the third.
Huge play there. The spear early onto Knight got him very low, and then it was Bin over the wall to finish Knight off before he could get the Zhonya's out because he was chunked down from that spear. And Shun gets in, steals the Baron. A 1K shutdown goes for...
Force a quick cleanse out from him. Not going to burn anything else here. Elk still stepping forward, though. Has to be careful. Just gets pulled back and deleted. That is not... Knight continuing to poke. Spheres being laid down by Knight. Ready for the angle. Big sphere on the missing. Ruler continuing to try to find it. The ult going to go in under Ruler. Bin going to try to isolate that target, but Kanavi there to body block. Kanavi there to keep the Jax at bay. Ruler ready to fire back. 369 popping the Gargoyle Stone Plate. It's a slow, controlled fight from both sides. We're waiting for it to pop up. A massive hook on Ruler. Now they're trying to find the angle. 369 to the backside. Ruler backing up. And again, they burned all their CC, and it means Ruler gets to run rampant. If you want to kill a god, you become a god, but they are not close. Ruler making it through the fight, tearing through again. All it took was a moment. All it took was a few cooldowns to fall away, and JDG take the fight.
The patience, the team fighting, it is incredible from JDG. They peel back, they keep Ruler safe, he finds his moment, and they are marching down mid lane. I think they're gonna look for the end. I think this one is potentially, wow, they're not gonna actually do it. There's 20-some seconds. I thought they were gonna at least try to push through, but with Bin up, they wanna guarantee the Dragon here, I guess. I thought they could have gone way more aggressive on that.
At least get an inhibitor or something out of it, you know, but want to go back towards the Dragon, and I mean, Chemtech Drake isn't exactly the strongest, so I'm surprised they don't just try to go for that instead, but look, either way, I mean, JDG, they come in.
In comes Bin for the Counter-Strike. Surely now is the time. Nope. Missing actually knocks you up out of that jump with your ult, and now back to live.
Kanavi hooked up. Elk free firing for now, but it's just on the Sejuani. It's a slow extended fight. Kanavi about to get burned down here. They're looking to break through the tank line. They're going to find one. 369 needs to be careful now. Will they fish for the re-engage? Right now, a man advantage for the side of BLG, waiting on cooldowns. Waiting for another opportunity to push forward. Maybe going to threaten the Baron here. Big risk. Syndra waiting over the wall, but there's no jungler, there's no smite. Maybe they can get it done. The hook not quite going to connect. Missing getting lower and lower. These spears just continue to land. Shun making good on the commitment to Nidalee in the draft. That one going a bit wide. Ruler hooked up. Ruler able to make it out. A massive scatter. Ruler again just needs to continue free firing, but BLGC, they know that they need to back away. The ulti from Zeri is so key to the damage output, and now they see their opportunity to go in once again. The ult not going to be very effective. Ruler still untouched for now. 369 unkillable. Bin just desperate to get to the back line, but again, the knockbacks just keep coming. Ruler wants to keep dealing damage, and JDG are doing everything in their power to keep him safe.
4 seconds until Kanavi. BLG are trying to burn down the Baron because they know he's coming.
Over the wall. Again, the body block there to make sure that Ruler is untouched, but finally a hook's gonna land. But no, again, the scatter. They just will not let Ruler drop. JDG so good at protecting the President. The President's about to rain hell onto the front line of BLG, but Elk ready now to fire back. Red and white, but they're still gonna fight anyway. They don't give a damn. Ruler backed up by the team again, finding a way into the fight. JDG are just too damn good.
In a display of some of the best team fighting we have ever seen, JDG. Someone is there to back them up time and time and time again. First, it's the
JDG popping off, Ruler looking insane, the peel for him, and now with that Baron in tow, you just get to put the foot down.
Now is stuck out here. They're going to kill him off. Ruler now finds his moment as another scatter lands to go aggressive on Elk. As soon as he's down, easy sidestep on the hook. In he goes again, and now JDG have had enough. They are trying to close this one out.
My God. Look at the jungle mid duo there. Knight as well. So much damage just protecting, but now they need to keep Ruler alive. Once again, the knockup is there. The chain CC finally coming in. Maybe they finally taken Ruler out. They found the angle. They found the shutdown. I thought it was impossible, but finally they will break through the 80 carry. Elk continuing to step forward. Can they keep the fight going? The hook now going in. Knight still standing for now. A double kill for Knight. Knight going golden. He's just too damn strong. He's a triple. He's 9-3. He's got the death cap. He does so much damage, but the Aphelios is there. It has been an Elk breaking through. JDG finding the angle, staying alive.
It's so tough to take him down once, let alone again, as they're going to have to do here.
Bin on the backside again, looking for an angle. Knock back there from the scatter. Kanavi continuing to step forward. Ruler untouched for now, still has the ultimate procced, continuing to step. Looking to break open the Dragon. They get the Dragon, they get the Soul. That's a big start to the fight. Ruler still untouched on the backside, leaping forward to make sure that the Aphelios ult doesn't get to anyone else is Kanavi. 369 on the backside, getting cut down by Bin. Bin doing so much damage, but the Gargoyle Stone Plate is there to keep him alive and healthy. They find one missing, taken out of the equation, but they get the Soul. Trying to burn through this Baron as quickly as possible, but the fight is going to be all that matters. 4K getting lower, desperate to finish this one. Nidalee over the wall, and again, the steal coming through. BLG trying to make the the impossible possible. Elk on the backside, untouched. Green and white now trying to get out to safety, but he's pulled back into the middle of the team, and the AD carry is down, so it is all eyes on Bin. Polymorph missing, taken out. Bin needs to get everybody else if they want to win this one, but already the fight falling apart. Will Bin be enough? He's trying to finish off Ruler. Ruler's standing, and at the end of the day, Bin is strong, but he cannot take out JDG.
JDG find the win once more. It was so damn close, but the door is shut, and JDG will take the base.
And JDG reminding us why they are the best team in the LPL. They proved it against BLG once, they'll prove it a second time here. They will prove it a third, and now they can prove the opportunity to be the better than the best seed from the LCK as they will face T1 in the next round.
What an incredible series here from